The easiest position to play on the pitch is striker.
Yeah, I knew you.
Okay.
All a striker has to do is tap in the ball.
Paul Pogba career or Mohamed Salah career?
Salah.
Really?
What do you mean really?
Pogba has a World Cup.
Nah, I'd probably take.
It's Xiao, but
I'd probably take Salah.
No, you're not thinking, bro. If you're thinking Salah, you're absolutely out to line. If you had to choose one of those positions, like you could be a full-time left back, or if you had the choice to be a super sub striker, the guy that comes on and wins you those points, which one are you taking for your career?
what's good, Footy Culture fam? My name is Matthews, aka Matt, aka Matthews, and today coming at you all with another episode of the Footy Culture Podcast. Once again, got the mans on the couch, Chris, Quinto, Jimbo,
What's going on?
and then cleanup crew, man like Jay and man like Choof.
I'm here all the time.
Nice.
Got a little Italian duo over there.
That's us. Yeah, I'm sporting my Lazio centenary
100.
kit, I think. You know, got Simone Inzaghi on the back. One of my favorite players growing up.
Interesting. But speaking about favorite players, I know Chris's favorite player was recently in the news for a good reason this time. Pog back, maybe. But his sentence got reduced. So he'll be returning to football in March 2025. He won his appeal with the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and his ban has been reduced from 4 years to 18 months. So Pogba in a statement said, "Finally, the nightmare is over. I can look forward to the day when I can follow my dreams again. This has been a hugely distressing period in my life because everything I've worked so hard for has been put on hold." What do we think about Pogba coming back this early? And what are his future plans? Where is he going to play?
Man, I love it. I wish he was going to play at Juve, but it doesn't look like he's in Motta's plans. But yeah, the ruling has come into his favor. Apparently, he took these steroids without knowing. That's how he won this case. That's what happened here.
Oh, brother.
We don't know what happened, but that's how he won the case. But do I think he's going to play for Juve? No. Do I think he's going to play for a top 5 team, a top 5 league?
No.
He could realistically, but is he? No. He's going to go to the MLS or Saudi. He's going to make some money because he's missed money for the past 2 years. So he's got to kind of make that up.
But how do you feel about him not being in Motta's plans?
He hasn't been. Motta said it. He's not going to be at his peak ability when he's back. It's not. I know he's back. He could start training in January, but he's not back till I believe it was March.
Yeah.
So is he going to be game time ready? Realistically, he's probably going to be injured again. So what's the point of? Because now you're paying his full contract again. We were only paying him like $300 a week or something.
What?
Yeah, because
$300 a week?
Yeah.
I never trust Spatty with his numbers, so let's not quote that. But
you could check. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that.
Is that legal, bro?
Yeah, it's because like nothing was happening. He was in training. He wasn't playing. So our contract will be in full. Will be fully there now. So I think we're gonna terminate his contract, and then he's just gonna have to find a team for himself.
Okay, so the real question is Paul Pogba returning good or bad for football? Because I think it's pretty bad.
Why?
Nah, I'm joking. It's pretty good. I mean, I do think he should stay in Serie A, though. I do think Serie A needs Paul Pogba.
Ooh.
Why?
60 million Instagram followers. You're going to let that go to waste for
Let's
nothing?
talk about IG, bro.
No,
Yeah.
it's traction for the league. It's a familiar face. It's a superstar in the league. Who's the biggest star in Serie A right now?
Probably Lautaro.
How many Instagram followers?
I couldn't tell you.
I guarantee it's under 20.
This guy's moving like a woman. Talk about Instagram.
I
followers.
guarantee it's under 20. No, but that's marketing. It's what the league needs. The league needs stars. The Premier League has stars. Serie A doesn't have stars.
So if right now Juve is playing at a good level right now, now you bring Pogba into the mix. Let's see he throws some things off here now, and they're not performing at the same level. Was that worth it? The 60 million followers?
he's not staying at Juve though.
I know this is hypothetical.
He's gonna go to Inter.
No, he's not, bro.
No. I can see him at Milan.
I can see him going to Inter.
Bro, he's not going to go to
Milan.
another team.
He's not staying in Italy.
You don't
first
think
of
so?
all.
Others, why would he not go to another team in Italy?
He's not going to go. To
Who's gonna afford him?
Inter.
No, they're not gonna pay for
Bro,
him either.
Pogba
I think
can't-
Inter has too many mids.
Yeah,
Way too many
they're mid
midfields.
stacked anyways. No,
Nah,
Yeah.
dude, Mkhitaryan will be gone.
Bro, next
He's
year you're
getting
talking
past
about. He's
it.
back in January.
I'm talking about next year. They're
Bro,
not
he's
gonna
gonna be
get-
back this year.
But they're not going to get him in January. He can't play in January. He can't play till March.
He
He's
could
not-
get signed in January.
Yeah, but he's not going to go anywhere until
He's gonna play in March.
He's
Yeah,
not going to go anywhere until the summer.
You think so?
Yeah.
bro. He's gonna have a team. If a Saudi team comes calling for him, he's gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, if unless he doesn't want to stay in a top 5 league, if he just wants to chase the bag, I can definitely see him going to Saudi, linking up with like Benzema, probably playing on that team with Benzema, Awad. They got a few little cheeky players there.
Or Pogba with Kante.
Or he
Yeah.
goes to LA with Giroud.
Yeah, maybe he
Inter
goes
Miami.
to MLS. But even if he were to go to MLS, he wouldn't like really go in January, right?
Yeah, season's almost.
Because season's done in January.
Yeah.
They're not playing. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't be until the summer anyway. So, dude, realistically speaking, if he wants to stay in a top 5 league, maybe he commits in January, doesn't play until the summer, and he goes to Inter.
It's he's not even fully off the books of you, by the way. Like Mota's just saying that right now. He's like he's not up to par right now.
So-
It
so
was
there's a
really
hope.
weird. It was really weird because you saw like Juve went to go watch the game, no, or something like that.
Hmm?
Didn't Pogba go watch like a Juve
Oh
game?
yeah.
So it was like to me, I felt like like he's back in Juve, like he's in it.
Well, he's still like technically a player of the team,
Yeah.
right? Like contractually, he still has a contract with the team for what, another couple of seasons? No.
I think they're gonna give him till January.
Yeah, but do you think this is like a wake up call for Paul? Like, okay, I was nearly in the bin for years.
He
Do I gotta straighten my act up a bit now that I've given a second chance at life, basically?
I mean, him straightening up his act is obviously the stupid stuff that he does off the field, I guess. But it's also him not getting injured, so you can't really straighten that up.
So, yeah, he can't really control that.
Man, but it's like every time we hear Paul Pogba's name in the news and in, social media, it's always for the wrong reasons. There's always some controversy happening. Him with his freaking brothers.
Bro, wasn't he
Some
doing
witchcraft.
Was he doing juju?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Bro, a Muslim man doing juju, Allah will not let him prosper, bro. I'm telling you, he ain't going to no top 5 club. It's Saudi or nothing.
And maybe that's what he's getting now. But like every time he's in the news, it's not because of his football ability. It's always now because of something else.
But that's what comes with being a superstar. They got to nitpick everything. I do think he would want to go to Inter Miami though.
Yeah,
Make up
there's
a mess.
space for
He has a house in Miami. He's there all the time.
fits the
They got
lifestyle.
space for him, bro. They got enough stars there.
Yeah, but MLS bends the rules for Inter Miami.
That's also true.
I don't know, man.
I heard Neymar
They
going
somehow
there, too.
have like 4 like designated players Inter Miami or something like that.
So
Like,
they're gonna get one more?
yeah, somehow.
No, Jordi Alba's not a designated player.
Which I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
American citizen.
it's something stupid like that. Like they found a way around getting
Yeah.
around these designated players.
Makes
But
sense.
back to Pogba, I feel like I don't know him as a person, but I feel like he's gonna want to come back and go, play, show and prove that he's still at the level to play at a high level.
Yeah.
So I don't think he would go to an MLS. I think he's gonna want to try to stay in a
In
top
Europe.
5 league. Can we see him in Ligue 1? Is that not?
Where's he gonna go besides PSG?
Maybe he goes to PSG.
Marseille?
And why not?
Yeah, I
PSG?
mean, to be honest,
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
Marseille. That Marseille, that's what they're up to these days.
Monaco.
What
Is
kind of
there
a
a
look
big
is
ball?
that, though?
Yeah,
Him going to Marseille?
yeah. No, I don't think he'll go to Marseille.
Why
I
can't
think
he go to PSG then?
he's not gonna. I feel like
look
he
at
doesn't.
the
I feel
midfielders
like
they
he
have.
doesn't fit into the PSG project. PSG, I think, already has their 3 midfielders for the future, and then like he's not gonna start for PSG. Like they have Vitinha, they have João Neves, and they have Zaire Emery. And I don't think that they're going to want to stray away from those 3 because they invested a lot in those players. They believe in those players, and they're all young, right? And I think PSG right now, they're going through like a huge youth project. I don't see Pogba fitting in. I think it's, realistically speaking, like it's probably like Serie A, like one of those teams in Serie A, like an Inter, maybe Milan, Roma likes to pick
Can
up
they
players
afford
like
him, bro?
that.
I feel like his wages are gonna be like
No,
that.
he's gonna have to drop his wages like
Yeah.
a lot, man.
He'll drop his
He
wages
knows
for
he
sure.
can't. He
I don't think
has
he's
to.
gonna stay in Italy.
And no team's going to pay a transfer fee for him. So it's like the money you save on the transfer fee, you're going to be able to invest into the wages.
I'm sorry to tell you guys, he's not dropping his wages.
Okay, then he's not gonna play a team.
He's gonna go to Saudi.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
bro.
It
That's
has
the
to be-
only
it's
option.
the only option he was
Saudi's
gonna
the
have.
only option. He's not going to England. Who's gonna get him? City?
Nah,
No.
he's not going to
No.
England.
Arsenal? No.
No.
Italy? Who can afford him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Germany?
I
Bayern
think-
Munich? No.
I think he's gonna try and stay at Juve. Everything he could to stay at Juve. If he can't stay at Juve, he's going to Saudi. He's not going to any other Italy team. He's not going to go to any other top 5 team. No top 5 team is gonna.
He's not going to Spain.
Yeah, no one's gonna splash the cash on a guy who's just been out for 2 years. Like you don't know what he is
Even
right
when's
now.
the last
Same.
time Pogba's been good? and played at a top level. Before he joined Juve,
It's been a few years.
it's been quite a while
Yeah.
since then.
Exactly. That's why. But my thing is, so have we seen the best of Pogba?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Is he past his prime? There's no way we can see another resurgence of him at the highest level.
I think Paul Pogba comes back, takes France to the 2026 World Cup final
Nah, relax, bro.
on his shoulders.
He's gonna be 33.
So
So what?
Pogba's coming back to the team and is like, "Where's all my friends? Like, who are these guys?
Yeah, no Griezou there
no,
anymore.
he knows some of those
Come
heads.
on, bro. He wasn't balling with them though at the France
Mbappe.
team.
Don't
Mbappe,
matter.
that's
Now
about it.
now he could be the vet because Griezmann left. He could like come back, be like the OG, the unk.
And
You
like,
think the gaffer's gonna want him?
bro, my thing
Yeah.
is like give me a 70% Pogba, and I'm still taking him.
Really?
Pogba was so nasty, man.
Well, now you
I'm
guys say
taking
this.
him over. I'm taking him over any
2014
other
baby.
French-Spanish midfielder.
French,
Spanish.
Sorry, French midfielder. Like I'd rather have him than over Emery.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Not in
Come
big
on.
2026, brother.
Pogba was different, bro.
Yeah, in
Was
2026, in
You literally just
2026,
said
I
that.
reckon
Man.
Emery might be different, man.
Yeah.
You just said he was
Yeah.
different. He's not different
No
anymore.
one's got the build like Pogba
I mean, he
either.
c- he
No
could
one
still
has the
be.
build.
I remember.
We just don't know.
I remember growing up, like we all wanted to be like Pogba.
Yeah.
I feel
Like,
like Pogba, man.
I was watching him on Vine,
Yeah. The Vine clips used to hit different,
7
bro.
seconds or less.
You had your hair like him at one
Yeah.
point, too.
I wanted like the streets want like we were in the hood trying to be like Pogba, man. Like he lived our dreams, like for real.
Our,
We
yeah.
all wanted to be like him.
Addy had a hat. What did that hat say?
So
Yeah,
did-
I had it
yeah,
too.
Oh, what did it say? That hat.
It says
feel like Pogba.
I feel like Pogba, yeah.
There you go.
You must be French speaking about we, bro, because I don't know who we is.
Oui, oui.
No, Pogba gave us the vision, man.
I don't know, bro.
He gave us the vision that like, okay, you could have the long shots, you could have the ball control, you could have the roulettes, you could have the haircuts.
But that guy subtracted away his career.
Yeah, sometimes there's turmoil, but the journey is all about like valleys and peaks.
It's true. No, he's right. Like, you can't control your destiny sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah, you can.
no, no, you
Don't
can't.
don't do
Dude,
juju.
There's injuries involved as well in his career.
Okay.
That stuff you
I'm
can't
not talking
control.
about that.
Would you
But in
rather?
general.
Would you rather have a Paul Pogba career or a Mohamed Salah career?
Salah.
Really?
What do you really?
Pogba has a World Cup.
That's another question.
Nah, I'd probably take.
Good shout, but
I'd probably take Salah.
No, you're not taking, bro. If you're taking Salah, you're absolutely out to lunch.
They won AFCON.
Pogba has a World Cup.
That's all he
Okay,
has.
that's all
Do
he
we
has.
not? Do we not? That's all he
Salah's the
has.
Champions
has.
League though.
That's all he has.
Yeah.
Huh?
Salah has
Salah has
a
Champions League.
Champions
I- I-
League though.
Salah has top
And
goal
a full-on
scorer.
successful
okay.
career.
How many Champions League would you trade for a World Cup?
Every single one. But
So then I don't give a shit how many Champions
I,
League
I
Salah
would
has.
Salah's
trade a
career-
lot of Champions Leagues for the World Cup.
Okay, so then
But-
how are you taking Salah?
But look, Pogba 61 million Instagram followers.
Oh,
Salah
God.
63 million.
oh,
That's more.
And
So you're going.
That
Salah,
means-
so you're going Salah.
this guy just wants to be famous on IG.
No,
bro.
but Salah has the whole like he's the leader of a nation like
Yeah.
Egypt.
he
Like
can't walk around.
I
Without
could
anyone.
not care less.
no.
I'm taking a World Cup.
So you like a Samuel Umtiti career over Salah?
100%. I could play one game as a starter in the final at a World Cup, win the World Cup, and I would rather that over any other player that's ever played.
Yeah,
that
but
hasn't won a World Up.
yeah, but what's your legacy? What do you mean
I
to
don't
your
give a shit.
people? What?
I won a World Cup.
No one will know.
I don't care. I want the World Cup. I don't care.
No one
about
would
being
know.
known. You think Rodri cares about being known? He's after
Rodri's one of the best
I know.
players.
What are you
I'm saying,
talking about?
He doesn't care about being known. That's why he doesn't have an Instagram. That's why he doesn't. That's why he doesn't.
Yeah,
have,
but he's being known on the pitch.
He backs it
Yes,
up.
of course, yeah.
He backs it up on the field.
I was just saying that as like you wouldn't rather a World Cup.
Okay, yes. Okay.
No, I won that.
Low-key-
I didn't earn. I don't want it just because I got it. I want to earn it.
No, low-key, I might edge Pogba too. It is a tough one. It is a tough one
Stop
because
edging, bro.
because yeah, like Pogba, like he had everything. Like
And he lost it all.
but Salah, it's like I'm a big legacy guy. That's the thing.
Salah's
has
been
legacy,
consistently good for how many
Yeah.
seasons
Yeah,
in a row too.
I'm a
Pogba
big
had a
legacy
few
guy.
good
Many
seasons.
30-plus goal seasons.
He has
bro.
realistically speaking, Salah has a bigger legacy than Pogba.
Yeah.
I never say he didn't.
Is Salah the name of Liverpool? Is he the best player, the biggest player in Liverpool's history?
Stevie G.
He's up there.
He's top
Up
five
there.
though.
Top 5 for sure.
I'd say
But
top
I
three.
think
Top three.
overall, if I'm looking at the career, like, dude, Salah literally has done it all. He won.
I don't care.
Dude, won Champions League.
Who
won
cares?
Premier League, one of the hardest leagues to win.
Who cares?
He won a major trophy with his nation
Who
as well,
cares?
right? So I
Golden
think,
boots.
realistically speaking, like if you're looking at a career, dude,
Bro,
you're
I'm
probably
not talking about.
you're probably taking Salah's career.
Plus, Salah brought Egypt to their first World Cup in time with a 93rd minute goal
Bro,
in the King Fahd Stadium.
we talk about this all the time. What would you trade for the World Cup? You guys literally say everything, and now all of a sudden,
Nah.
Nah,
I would-
you're right with that. You're right.
I
with
would
that.
rather take Egypt to their first World Cup. I'd rather
I
win
would.
one Champions League. I'd rather win one Premier League. Do I give a shit? I want a World Cup. Paul Pogba, you're acting like Paul Pogba
okay.
didn't have a career.
Okay, wait.
He had a great 3 seasons with Juve. He made it to a Champions League final. Like you're acting like he has zero legacy.
Okay, answer this: is Pogba top 5 in Juventus history?
No.
Is he top 5 in Man United
care,
history?
no.
Is he top 5 in France history?
No.
There you go. Salah is top 3 in Liverpool history. He's top 1 in Egypt history.
Okay, who else is in the Egypt history?
There you go. He's number 1.
Okay,
That's all that
there's no
matters.
one
He's
else.
number 1.
He's the face of the
Mohamed
nation.
Zidane, bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
There's no one
but,
else.
I mean, realistically speaking, you can split it all day. Like, would you rather just win the World Cup and then kind of fall off after that, or would you rather have would you rather have like the memories of a full career? Dude,
That's still going on.
that's
Tight
still going
shit.
on. But dude, think about everything that look. If you're looking at the 2 careers, sure, it would be cool to win the World Cup. Don't get me wrong. It would be sick to win the World Cup. Probably an incredible feeling. But think about everything that Salah got to experience in his career, right?
Not a World Cup.
Doesn't matter, dude. He won a major trophy for his nation. And I think at the end of the day, that is massive, dude. He led his country to
That's-
a major trophy.
At some point, to him and to Egypt, that is like a World Cup.
It is, dude, 100%.
Can't
It is.
expect Salah to
100%.
win
You
a World
expect Egypt
Cup.
to win the actual World Cup?
Yeah,
No.
you can't.
100%,
Yeah, it's
bro.
facts.
You can't expect
Yeah.
Egypt to win a World
Can't
Cup.
choose where
That's
you're born,
the second
bro.
best thing.
100%.
Like, that's crazy.
You
But,
guys
but
make
look
my
at
head
look
rock,
at what
man.
Mo Salah means to like brown ballers, like Muslim ballers. Like he's the face of that community.
Hey, Pogba
He
too,
changed the
bro.
game.
Pogba's Muslim too. Bro.
Yeah, but no one like he's not a face of that community though.
You don't think so?
No, not like Mo Salah.
So
look at what they said in Liverpool.
What?
What Mo Salah did for like bigotry for Muslims in the city of Liverpool.
Well, what about
he
him
brought the percentage
What
down.
about him celebrating Christmas?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was a tough
yeah,
one.
I swear
whatever.
he says that he came back. He didn't like have an apology or something about that.
I think he's like been posted like the Christmas tree picture like every year, bro.
But that's his business, not mine.
so as a kid, you would rather want more IG followers and a better or you want to be like the face of Egypt, or as a kid, did you look? Hey, I want to win this World Cup. This is literally my dream.
At some point,
Or as a kid, I want to be the face of Egypt. No,
Dude, if Egypt is my country, then yeah.
no,
What do you mean no?
bro. As a footballing kid, you grow up wanting to win the World Cup.
Okay, put it in perspective like this then. Okay, so let's say you're a young Italian boy,
Yeah,
right? Italy has no chance of winning the World Cup.
says who?
This is the scenario, bro.
Why don't you just put me in Canada?
Okay, fine. Because you relate to Italy more than Canada, do you
No, I
not?
don't.
Who would you rather see win?
Canada, I said. I've always said Canada.
Okay. Anyway, okay, we'll change the scenario then. You're a young Canadian boy. You have the chance to win a Copa America with Canada, win the Champions League with Juve, win leagues with Juve.
World Cup.
You wouldn't, bro.
Yes, I
You
would.
wouldn't,
Canada
bro.
wouldn't
I
win a World
guarantee
Cup.
you, I would
Canada
choose a World
Canada
Cup.
Canada
wouldn't
wouldn't
win a
win a
World
World Cup though.
But I'm saying
Let's
that
be
would,
realistic.
I'm saying that
No.
would mean more to you.
No, what?
That would mean more to you.
Then what?
Dude, the only reason why you can't relate to why Salah's career is important is because you're not Egyptian. You're making it seem like that's not a big feat.
No. The comparison didn't make sense because in
does
the other,
make sense.
in the other, you gave me one option of Canada and then one option of not winning a World Cup.
Oh, it does
No.
make sense because at the
the,
end of the day,
the argument here is winning a World Cup or winning everything else.
That's what I just said to you.
No, you did.
that's
You didn't
not-
give me
that
the
is
other
not
option.
the argument.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, it
That's
is.
not the argument.
It 100%
We're talking
is.
about their what's it called? Career path.
Yes, winning
Situations,
everything
yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Situations.
Those are situations, not winning a World Cup or not. It's
Yeah.
just you want his career path or his.
There's no chance you guys
And
are
at some
saying
point,
that you'd
no.
rather.
When you're a
not
kid,
win a World
obviously
Cup
you want a
here.
World Cup. But when you're really deep in it and you think about it, the
No.
amount of stuff Salah's done for his country, and like just like the motivation he's brought to all the kids and stuff like that, that means a lot more than him winning a World Cup.
You can even call that generational impact.
That is generational.
Yeah, I mean, like he's the best Arabic baller of all time.
I don't care
That's
about
legacy, huh?
I don't care about impact.
You're so selfish. Then that's what you.
bro.
are. You're
Impact.
selfish.
So you don't care about like inspiring the kids.
Yeah.
Bro, in this moment, I'd rather win the World Cup
Than
than
inspire kids.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Put it on him again. Let's see that again.
Chris ain't for the kids.
This
man.
guy's not for the
You're
kids.
selfish,
He
man.
cares about
You would
himself.
rather.
He cares about himself, and that's it.
You don't want to inspire the kids.
If it means me winning a World Cup, then
Oh my god!
Chris and
That
Jordan
is-
be quoting the same thing. If you know, you know.
So would you rather build like 10 homeless shelters and
Okay, that's
10
completely
or win a World Cup? What would
inspiring,
you want to do?
inspiring and helping is two different things.
Inspiring is helping the youth.
You don't think Mo Salah's added to the GDP of Egypt?
Yeah, he probably has. Okay, did he win a World Cup?
See?
You know how impossible that is? That's like 0.1%.
Did he win a World Cup though?
Not easy.
Then I'm taking Pogba's career.
That's crazy.
Bro, he's bringing Egypt to the World Cup. Meanwhile, man's like Erling Haaland can't bring Norway to a Euro, to a World Cup. Look, that's impact what Mo Salah's doing.
Bro, with the cards he was dealt, he got a flush.
He's done those.
Pogba
Yeah.
got
He
like
got a
3
royal
of 9,
flush,
bro.
no cat, royal
Yeah,
flush.
but Salah didn't do it right away. He took a little bit of time.
Okay,
Give Salah a little bit of time.
What?
I'm gonna give Haaland a little bit of time. He'll get Norway there.
We're talking about Pogba, bro.
I would hope.
Don't drag Haaland into this. Where did Haaland come from?
Hold on. Did Jade just not say Haaland?
I don't remember that part. No.
Oh yeah.
Bro, no, he's just
Oh, Jay's capping now.
bro. He was just putting in comparison to see how.
Yes,
much
and I said
impact
Salah
Salah's had.
took a little bit of time to bring Egypt to this World Cup.
We're talking about Pogba.
Okay, what did Pogba do to bring France to the
Okay,
World
look,
Cup?
you're
France is always
you're
in the World
nitpicking
Cup.
now. You're being stupid.
No.
Oh.
Yes, you are because
No, we're
I.
relating to what Matthew said. Matthew said with the
you guys
cards
make
that
my
Salah
hands
was dealt,
hurt,
he
man.
made more of those cards than Pogba did.
Yes.
Dude, Pogba got dealt the best hand possible,
And he won.
and he couldn't make.
And he won.
He couldn't make an iconic career. out
And
of
he
it.
won.
Whoa, that's actually a bar.
Couldn't make an
That's a
iconic career
bar.
out of it, dude. Dude,
No.
he played for the biggest team in Italy, the biggest team in England, and
Biggest
all he
team.
could win was a World Cup.
All he could win is a World Cup.
Yeah, you heard
Are
me.
you
Wait,
stupid?
He doesn't have a Serie A?
Okay, City.
And yes, it has. Yeah.
Okay, dude, given the cards he was dealt, he does not have an iconic career.
You might be You might be the top 2 dumbest people on this
Am
planet.
I wrong?
Who's won? Who's
The
won?
guy sitting right next to him.
Am I wrong? Does Pogba have an iconic career?
I don't give a shit.
That's the question, bro.
He has
Exactly.
a World Cup.
He doesn't have an iconic
Bro,
career.
I don't give a
all
shit
he
about your
cares
iconic
about-
Okay, but
career.
did he
doesn't.
inspire the kids?
He doesn't have an iconic
What
career.
made Messi pass Ronaldo like by a mile? That World Cup?
Him
Yeah.
being a better footballer.
But their
That helped.
careers also were the same stats wise. They also
Yeah.
had multiple good years in a row. Pogba just has like haircuts and like 3 good years
Hey, 3 is enough for me.
and a few nice goals.
Wait, okay. Why doesn't Pogba have a Ballon d'Or?
Oh, he's injured. And he left Juve.
So if he
That's
stayed
why.
at
Because
Juve,
he
he would have
left
won
you,
one.
man.
Wait, if he stayed at Juve, he would have won one.
Yeah.
What year?
Poor life choices, man.
What
What
year?
year? Yeah, what
How am
year?
I supposed to know?
He
No,
wouldn't have won.
what
a
year?
World Cup.
Ronaldo and
Throw
Messi
a
were
year.
still playing.
Throw a year out.
What year they're gonna? What's the years they're winning it?
Outside a year.
Come on, bro.
Man's like Neymar couldn't win one, and Pogba's gonna win one during a
2019.
Ronaldo Messi.
2019?
Bruh.
There wasn't one in
I-
2019.
I think that's the cue to move on.
Wait, you think he would have won that over Lewandowski?
Yeah.
Bro, he couldn't even win the Ballon d'Or when he won the World Cup.
I literally
Let's be
said
real, brother.
you won't know because he was always injured.
Oh, so now.
Oh, but when Neymar gets
it's butts
injured,
and
it's like his
ladies.
fault. Because his training regimens aren't good. He's going to his sister's birthday. Like,
Yes.
but when it's Pogba, it's a different story.
Pogba's a brat too, though.
Yeah, but Neymar isn't.
Neymar is too. They're both brats.
Yeah, but who inspired the kids?
Both. Pogba has how many followers?
60.
Neymar
So that-
has more.
I never said that. I wasn't talking about Neymar. I'm just saying. So that means he inspired
probably got
kids.
double.
Yeah, but Neymar inspired more.
Yeah.
Okay, and like this is a shame though that no kid is like any top baller making it right now coming up is saying Pogba was their favorite player growing up.
Because look at
That's
him.
a problem.
Look what
No,
happened
that's a
to him.
shame actually.
It is. Because look what happened to him.
Because he doesn't have an iconic career.
Because he went to United.
Everyone's saying Neymar is their favorite player. Like a lot of ballers.
Meanwhile, in Egypt, everyone's saying I want to be like Salah.
Yeah. For how long?
I mean, for how long? Name me
For life.
For life.
Another Egyptian baller like that.
Okay, Matthew, what else you got?
So we're speaking a lot about French players. I want to talk about a certain manager coaching in France, Luis Enrique. So he was in a little documentary, and I'm sure you guys have seen the clips of him like talking to Mbappe. But there was another one when he was talking about Xavi. So he said Barcelona under Xavi for 2 seasons has not been a dominant team or control possession. If this had happened in our time, it wouldn't have just been criticism. It would have been much worse. If you are pro Xavi, you'd call him the third man after Cruyff and Pep. But if you're a neutral analyst, you would call him as if you were coaching Ibar. With me, Barca played with DNA. That was not the case under Xavi. And this is coming from someone who played under Enrique, talking about a former player that he coached. How do you guys think about this quote here from Enrique? Is it disrespectful?
I feel like it definitely is disrespectful. Why is he even coming out with this for right now? Come on, man. Xavi's done the best he can do with the cards he was dealt. He won La Liga.
Yeah.
Like, what else did you want to do? Win the World Cup? Like,
Luis Enrique had prime MSN, and after his second season, he couldn't do much with them, bro.
exactly. So he should be the one. He shouldn't be talking at all.
And then he got replaced in Spain squad, and they go on to win the Euro.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that just answered your question.
But he might be one of the
Next.
most overrated managers of all time. Even when he coached Roma, like
Nah, he wasn't good at Roma, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Trash.
Yeah, but why did Eibar catch a stray there?
Yeah. Poor Eibar, man. They're just like that one, like, you know, mid to lower table La Liga team that everyone loves. You know, but they just catching a stray. It's crazy.
It'd be like that, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I actually did see Luis Enrique. Another clip of him came out where he's yelling at Mbappe. You guys seen that?
It was a one-on-one talk.
Like, yeah, he was basically saying like, oh, like, yeah, you're nice at attacking. Like, you're one of the GOATs, but if you don't defend, I don't rate you.
No, he said something like, you like Jordan, right? Jordan was like defending his ass off. Like, you got to do the same thing, right?
Yeah, and he also said that, look, I know you're leaving in like a month. Yeah, he's like, I know you're leaving in a couple of months, but like finish strong for your teammates.
oh my god. What did Mbappe say to him? Like,
He's just like, yeah, see.
no, he'd be like, you know, basketball is 5 players, right? 11. I'm too competitive. I love that freaking quote. Oh my gosh, man, that guy didn't give a shit at that point.
Nah, bro.
Get me out of here. Let me go to the freaking thing. I've been toying with PSG. I've been toying with you guys for the last couple of years.
And
I'm finally
Madrid.
leaving.
Throwing both of them.
Okay, but look, you just mentioned Luis Enrique, Spanish midfielder. You mentioned Xavi as well, Spanish midfielder.
Yeah.
A Spanish midfielder just retired, Andres Iniesta. And, you know, a lot of talk on social media. A lot of people saying he's underrated. You know, where does he rank all time? Where does Iniesta rank all time in terms of center mids? Is he top 3? Is he top 2? Where is he? Is he top 1? Is Iniesta the best midfielder of all time?
That's crazy to be underrated. I think he's fairly rated. In my opinion, he's top 5. I just want to take into account like the people like I never watched. I'm sure there's people that were better than that we never watched. Like a Platini maybe. Like I don't know. But I never watched him, so I don't know. But in my opinion, he's top 5 with Zizou, Xavi. I got Modric, Pirlo. Like I think he's top 5.
I think he's top 3, in my opinion. One of the silkiest
Might be
men to be on the ball. What that magician could do on the ball was crazy. He was just watching. I remember watching him, Xavi, Busquets, and the magic. This guy had happy feet. It was just like it was nonstop, and he was fast for a guy at his stature. He was good at cutting in, and then his iconic moments for Spain, for Barcelona. His name's gonna be known for generations. And a shout out to Iniesta, one of my favorite players in Barcelona. Thanks for everything.
I'm surprised he played for this long though, all the way to 40. I thought he was gonna retire like a couple years after he left Barca, but
It happens when you love the game.
Yeah, he just released a documentary, like a final speech type of thing that Pep was in. Thing was in as well. Luis Enrique.
Yeah.
Who else was in that thing? The gaffer, Netherlands gaffer.
Oh, Van Gaal?
Van Gaal was in it.
Van Gaal or Coleman?
No, Van Gaal.
Van Gaal?
Vicente Del Bosque was in it too.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy looks. I'm like, oh my god, Vincent. I forgot about Vicente. That guy was legendary too.
he's probably so old now.
But they're all saying like how Iniesta just loves the game so much. He doesn't want to. He just doesn't want to quit. He's like Ronaldo in that way. Like he just wants to keep on going until his feet legit can't go anymore.
Yeah.
I guess they can't go anymore.
And you guys see him like still sticking into like the soccer realm.
Yeah.
Can he be a coach? Can he be like?
Yeah, apparently he said he
100%.
wants to start coaching.
Oh
But
wow.
he wants to start at the grassroots level first.
With Barca, I'm
Well, like
guessing.
U6.
I don't know.
I feel like he might like if Xavi goes on to do something. I feel like he might like tag along with him.
Dude.
Little assistant gaffer
Assistant
action.
gaffer.
Yeah.
And when Busquets retires, gets in there too, bro.
Or they all take different age groups in the
Yeah.
Barca Barca
Yeah,
system.
that's what a lot of legends end up doing. They start with like different age groups in the academy, and then they either work their way up or they just go to a different team. But man, I can definitely see Iniesta being a brilliant coach, man. I think it's one of those things you see every single Spanish midfielder,
Yeah.
right? It seems like of the last generation, all turned out to be a pretty decent coach,
Yeah.
right, at some level, right? So I can definitely see Iniesta being the same.
Yeah, for me, Iniesta, big game player. To my knowledge,
One of the biggest.
I think he's the only player. Man of the match, Champions League final, World Cup final, and Euro final. So that's what you call a big game player. And he also had the streets. Because
Yes.
I could speak for myself personally. I would be watching Iniesta highlights before my games to get motivated, to make sure I got the croquetas down packed.
I don't see it.
Like I got the movement down. I used to watch Iniesta highlights before games.
You were watching it
On God. On God, his 2011 to 12 season mix. I was looking for the croquetas. I was looking for the quick shifty dribbling. Like I was looking for the passing ability across short distances. Like
There's a comp that dropped on the TL today. I gotta send it to you. You'd enjoy it.
he had the streets. Like I wanted to be like him.
Yeah. And that's true. He had that one signature move that people were gonna know him by, the croqueta.
Yeah.
That thing was lethal, man. He would go in the corner and he'd just wait. Bam bam. He would get everyone. Such a simple move too, and it was just so efficient.
That's another big thing about legacy too. You have a move.
Yeah.
Does Pogba have a move?
Pogba?
Does he have a move?
Nah, he had a lot of moves. I think his was more of like
The
the
dab.
volley. The volley from like
His moves were the signature. Yeah.
You said dab?
That's true, low key, bro.
These are just bangers.
Dance move, bro.
Yeah, that
Dancing
was probably
moves.
the most iconic thing of his career, realistically speaking. Was the dab.
Wow. Not even the World Cup was that iconic to him.
If you think about it, dude, what are people gonna remember about Pogba? Him winning the World Cup or him the dab? Him
yeah.
dabbing with the dab, bro. People gonna remember the dab, 100%, bro.
The dab with the World Cup, that's pretty iconic.
That's what people are gonna remember. The
Never
dab.
gonna see Salah do that.
100%, bro. They'll remember the dab.
Crazy.
But yeah, Iniesta definitely top 6 best midfielders. Center
Name your
Wait,
top
six?
Sick.
Center
Bad
mid-
that he said top
That means you have
six.
5 above him.
top 6 best center midfielders of the last 25 years.
That means you have 5 above him. Who?
I didn't say he was 6.
He said top 6 in
saying
the last
top
25 years.
Okay, so give me the 6. What the heck?
Pirlo, no order. Pirlo, Cruz, Modric, Xavi, Iniesta, Zidane.
This guy said 21st century, so you can't even let him crack your all-time list. It has to be this century.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even make top 3 this century, let alone all time.
I just gave my age range, bro, and
Nah, he's got to make it top 3 at least.
Yeah, but realistically,
Of this
I feel like
century.
none of us could say all time. We never watched these players
I can.
We never watched these guys play, man.
So
I can still say it.
It's tough. It's tough. You
I
don't know.
could say whatever I want. Who's
You
gonna
can say
stop
whatever
me?
you want, but like it's not gonna be valid.
No, wait. Who says it's not gonna be valid? Who's to say that?
Me,
Why?
because you never watched them.
Bruh.
Doesn't matter.
The viewers
Just-
can tell us if it's valid or not.
And
Yeah,
they're gonna say it's not,
They're gonna agree with us, man.
What? Just because I didn't watch them live?
or ever.
I could still read articles. Reading is the most powerful tool on earth.
okay, Wikipedia, Jay.
Endrick did it with Bobby.
Croquetas left.
Yeah,
And Croquetas left, and he's through on goal.
Okay, but look. Look, we're talking about center mids here. This makes me think of a question. And it went up on the timeline this week. They did it in Chelsea training. There was some banter in it. What's the hardest position to play on a football pitch? Or no, scratch that. I'm going to flip it around. What's the easiest position to play on a football pitch?
Ooh. I don't think there is an easiest.
I know. Sorry, I know. There's been a lot of jokes. Back in the days, how like wing backs are the easiest positions. We've all seen those little memes and stuff like that.
It's not
But
anymore.
nowadays, that's one of the hardest. So I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
I think the easiest
one.
position to play in football is Pogba when he has a player that unlocks him.
Yeah, he has freedom.
Holy smokes.
No, but for real though, a player that has a free roam position, they could basically do whatever they want, drift into wherever there's open space. You're not, limited to where you have to be. Pretty much do what you want. So
That's
anyone that
easy
has
to play?
free roam, yeah.
That means
You're
you
just
got
doing what you want.
You got to be an elite baller to play that though.
Yeah, that's my thing too, right? Like,
You have to have like incredible like knowledge to know
Yeah.
where to be all the time.
yeah, like if your gaffer's coming up to you, it's like, yo, do your thing. Don't worry about anything else.
It might
That's
be
the easiest thing in the
no,
world
I
to
think,
hear.
I think that might be one of the hardest
No,
things.
it
to do.
has to be one of the
I
hardest.
think
No,
okay. I think what Matt's saying, that's the easiest position to do, but it's probably the hardest position to be good at.
Yeah.
Right? Like because you can easily do it, but you probably wouldn't be very good at it. But you have to be very, very
Yes.
good
Actually,
to be good at it. I think realistically speaking, I think the easiest position like in the modern day is probably like winger.
that's
Yeah, I'd
exactly what I
say
was
that.
gonna say.
I think
Damn
it's
you,
probably
man.
winger, man. Nowadays, especially, I think like, dude, now it's like touchline winger. You wait, you receive the ball, take on the guy. You know, if you're quick, knock it by him and run.
Yeah.
Put a cross in the box and hope that your striker taps it in. Right? Maybe every now and again you cut in and take a shot. If it goes in, you know, you're the best player in the world. If it doesn't go in, it's just a winger. Right? Maybe he's just more of a creative player. Track back a little bit.
We see a lot of those. We see a lot of those players too that are just gifted with pace and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And literally, their role is just to have pace, go down the wing, and just pass it into the
Yeah.
box. Like we see, like someone like Adama Traore.
Exactly, bro.
How much
Yeah.
skill does he actually have? But he's gifted with the pace, the
Yeah.
strength,
Yeah.
just to go down the wings like that.
even players like Doku, right? Pace and strength, but
I just skill.
yeah, but like sometimes they don't have the end product.
Bro.
And like
Martinelli.
you know what else I noticed too that you're saying wingers? Like, what are the positions that are the first to like be subbed off the field?
It's usually
usually
wingers.
It's usually the wingers. It's not to say that the winger's not important. I do
No.
think the winger is probably one of the most important positions in modern football. I think that the thing is nowadays with how, you know, tactical managers have really adapted to the game, I feel like wingers they've been dumbed down a lot, right? Their job has become very, very simple. They have one or two main tasks to, you know, spread the pitch, to take a player on one-on-one, and that's really your only responsibility nowadays as a winger. I feel like you don't have as much responsibility or even pressure. Maybe it's a lot of other positions on the field. But definitely you need to have talent to do it. But I think your job is the easiest, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. Wingers.
Can we throw a goalie in there? Because realistically, they gotta be good on the feet now. They gotta know how to pass a ball.
It's a tough position.
I
to
guess
play,
it's
man.
I guess it's hard now. It probably used to be. Obviously, it's not easy because you gotta still save all these shots, but like it's the most straightforward position.
It is
Now-
really dependent on what team you play on as well, though. Obviously, like some of those keepers who are playing on top clubs, you see like there's games where they're not receiving any shots because they have like one of the most elite defense. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think it depends also on like what club you're on. If you're playing on a lower tier club, I think definitely it's the hardest because all the pressure's on you. You're facing so many shots. But I think on certain teams where they have such a good defense, or in general just their style of play where they sit back, the goalie, I would say, still a hard position, but a lot less pressure and moments to like be the hero in.
You guys are bugging, bro. Hardest, the easiest position to
striker.
play on the pitch is striker.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say.
Okay.
Bro, all a striker has to do is tap in the ball. You're getting service all game long.
Or not.
No, or not exactly.
That is not your fault.
Nah, you still get the
No.
blame though.
Exactly.
Okay, maybe like publicity wise, like tabloid wise, media wise, yeah, the focus is on you because you're the talisman of the team, you're a star player, but you're getting service to you. It's not your job technically to create anything.
Yeah, but
You just gotta finish.
As a striker, your job is to score goals.
So
If you're not
score 'em,
scoring
tap it in.
goals, how is that the easiest position then?
Bro, there's so
That's the
many.
hardest position
There's
of
so many
anything.
strikers that have succeeded by not scoring goals. You just take defenders away. Even let's say you're having a game where you're not
That's what a
scoring.
striker's there
Yeah,
for.
but let's say you're having a game where you're not scoring. You take a couple defenders away that lets your winger score. You're fine.
Yeah,
So
but
Olivier
then,
Giroud.
but then you're gonna hear the complaints about, oh, why is my striker dropping into the midfield when he should be up in the box?
Enrique.
Okay, but also remember the fact that Olivier Giroud, World Cup winning starting striker, scored 0 goals in the tournament, and I didn't hear him get any backlash.
He got a lot.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he
No,
did.
he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
I remember, bro.
No, he didn't.
Bro, I remember seeing on Twitter, bro.
No, he didn't. How do you get backlash after winning a World Cup?
After not scoring any goals.
No, but he had a good World Cup.
He had a
though.
good World Cup.
So?
Bro, striker, it's like, I wish I could be a striker, man. Bro, you could walk around all game, like
Nah.
mids are doing all the running. Like, I wish I gotta like regen as a striker. I
think-
gotta regenerate.
I think striker is one of the easiest jobs to lose. You're
Okay.
not scoring. Next up,
Yeah.
Okay.
like look at Gabriel Jesus. He was supposed to be Arsenal striker. Couldn't score. Replaced him with a center attacking mid.
Yeah, but Gavi just isn't a striker.
He was a striker. That's what they signed him
Yeah,
for.
maybe on the team sheet he's not a striker though.
Yeah,
You're not a striker. You said you want to play striker.
Yeah, but put me as the 9. Watch what happens.
What's gonna happen?
Man, what an easy position.
No,
It's not. Can you do hold the play?
You guys are talking about wingers.
Wingers, all they do is hit top. Martinelli must be the most straightforward player I've ever seen in my life. He gets the ball, huge touch down the wing, runs, cross. Gets the ball, huge touch down the wing, cross. Vinny, huge touch down the wing, dribble a guy.
dive penalty.
Sure, score maybe.
Bro, we were speaking about Doku a little bit before. Have you guys seen that thing on Twitter where like,
Oh,
What?
if Doku has a good game, people like check the age of the fullback he was
Yeah.
up against, and he only has good games if the fullback he's up against is over the age of 30.
yeah.
Actually,
It's
I've
been like
seen it,
pretty
bro.
much every game, like it's been like that, except for one this past I think weekend or like 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, he was like 29.
Yeah.
He was like 29 or something like that. No, I've seen those. And any time like he has like a stinker, you check the age of the fullback, he's like 22,
Yeah,
23, like same
exactly.
age as Doku.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy trend on Twitter, but it's been checking out. It's been checking out
How
pretty
do those
steadily.
the trends that you even start? Like some guys just like
They're hilarious.
Noticing.
yeah, like, that's crazy.
They're
But no,
hilarious.
I gotta disagree. I think striker is really a hard position. You have to be able to react in such a quick moment, be in the right position, have the right touch. On the different teams you're at, could be because of the coach or new teammates. You're doing different roles too. You could be dropping back. You could be just up top. You could be making runs in like Haaland. Look at Lewandowski. Like people were saying, like Matthews, he wanted out of the club, and now that Hansi Flick's there, he's balling.
Yeah,
It's a hard position. It is.
You have
I
a-
truly think so.
You have a lot less touches on the ball as well. Even chances wise, a winger, they get the ball so many times down the wing and have a chance to compete on a one-on-one. Whereas a chance in front of the net, you have to score, or else like people are gonna be like ripping you on Twitter the
Sub
next
out.
day. And
Yeah,
that's just
sub
the
out.
way it
How'd
is.
you miss that chance?
I'll take
Yeah.
it though. I'll take it.
Look
No,
at
you won't take
I'll take it.
look at the guy on what's it called? The guy on West Ham, Duran. He comes in every game and he scores a goal
Now you won by
with one
everybody.
chance. He has one chance.
Yeah,
There's
look
no-
how easy it is.
It's
Yeah.
not, man. He's doing it against freaking Bayern. It's hard, like you said. You have so little chances. So if you don't, do
Yeah.
anything with those chances,
Then it's
next
okay
one out.
because you didn't get too many chances.
Next one out. As a
And
left
also,
back.
Also,
as a
no,
left back,
you got like why are you guys being way too cute? Like no one said fullback. Like
I was saying right now.
it's of course fullback's easy. Say it.
No.
Why are you guys being?
not.
You guys are trying to be too like hipster. Like
It's not.
fullback's so hard these days.
It is
What
hard.
makes it
Okay, but it's
easy?
not harder than any other position on the
What makes it
pitch.
easy?
As a wing back, you have to contribute as an attacker and contribute as defender.
And as a
You
midfielder
legit
now.
have to come back, or you're fucked too.
And as a midfielder now.
And if you're not up top, then you're also fucked.
Okay, but-
your gaffer has 2 ways to fuck you.
But
Yo.
in a
Pause.
best case scenario, the fullback is the last name on the team sheet.
Says who?
Unless he's your captain, he's gonna be the last name on your team sheet.
Says who?
Naturally, that's just how
Yeah,
it
maybe
is.
on your team because
Well,
you have
don't-
no good
Don't you start the
fullbacks.
team sheet with like goalie, left back?
You know what I?
No,
You
no.
got you.
But I also think
No, you guys are being way too hipster
No,
right
I
now.
also
Like
think
fullback, like I'm a fullback myself. It's the easiest position to play.
Say, oh, I hate when that through ball comes in over top. I don't know what to do.
Okay, but that's just me not being good in the air, not being quick. But like it's not a hard
But
role.
Jay,
Like no, but
Jay.
it's easy. No, but wait. No, like it's easy to like hide yourself as a fullback.
no.
Like if you're a center mid and you're like not having a good game, like that's gonna be visibly
Yeah, of
evident. If you're getting cooked in the midfield, if you're a center back that keeps getting beaten, or if you're a goalie that can't stop any shots, but fullback you could hide a little bit.
No, you can't.
I would know.
You
I'm a fullback.
You
He's
can't.
attacking you, minute after minute after minute, dribble after dribble. How you gonna hide, bro?
Okay.
You're gonna hide by getting some water on the sideline.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, as a fullback, you always have someone to back you up.
Nah. Winger is the easiest, bro.
Nah, you guys are bugging, bro.
Fullback, you could be the last man.
I might leave right now.
Bro,
Get out of here.
if I see my fullback game beaten every single time, Bro, where are you, man? What do you mean? Why are you hiding?
life he's playing against.
Okay, but what about that center mid who's misplacing every pass?
Yeah, but that's why no one
But,
said
hey,
center mid.
hey, but wait, maybe as a center mid, you're saying you have someone to support you as a left back?
Yeah, but the
Center mid has a whole back line.
I know, but the middle of the pitch is so like
It's very
it's
important.
such a scary area.
Is,
Like
100%.
on the wing, it's like you could just kick the ball out.
That's why wingers.
That's what I
bro.
do.
That's why wingers easy. You don't have to defend. You have literally a whole back line, a whole midfield basically supporting you. You literally have no worries as a winger. Like absolutely no worries as a winger.
He just has to progress it forward. That's all a winger has to do.
Yeah.
And if you lose, okay, I'll get it
Yeah,
back.
you lose it, you try
I'll
again.
have
next,
20
try
more
again next
chances
time.
because they're going to try to
A left
find me every
back-
time.
A left back could be inverted, could be a wing back, can be a full back, can be
Got
also
tuck into center
I was about
back.
to say could also tuck into as a third center back. So they have 4 roles as just one position.
Okay, but
what roles does a striker? A striker. What roles does a winger have that makes it so hard?
Okay, but like there's a reason why everyone always says, "Oh, like Gary Neville was so trash." Like Jamie Carragher was so trash. Like it's because they were just fullbacks.
Yeah, but we're talking about nowadays.
It don't matter.
Okay, you know
Don't
what?
matter.
If,
Yeah,
if,
game
if we go back to those times, then I agree. Maybe back then, yeah, fullbacks were probably the easiest position.
They weren't that important.
Yeah, because
They
every
weren't
team
that
was
important.
lined up 4-4-2, like 2 center mids that were covering you. Your left mid and right mid were covering you all game. So in that sense, in that era, sure, I'll give you that because, dude, you were very protected. You didn't have a lot of responsibility. You probably didn't even have to go past the halfway line.
Probably
But
not.
now, with how the game's changed, fullback has gotten a lot harder. You have to be good on the ball. You have to be able to defend. You have to be quick. You can't get beaten every time. Sometimes you got to invert. Sometimes you got to outvert. You got to do all this stuff. It's a tough position to play nowadays, but I can see what you're saying.
But also, as a fullback, you could still kind of be bad and still get into the team.
I feel like they get targeted nowadays, though. You see it all the time. Like, for example, my own player, Di Lorenzo, on Italy, we saw him get targeted and killed
Right
all
away.
year long.
And he's still getting in the team.
Yeah, that's because they have no. That was
Yeah,
favoritism.
no one
That
else.
was
Yeah,
different.
there's no one there, man.
But you could see, especially nowadays, like, because another thing with fullback too is it's almost like now you have to have speed as a fullback
Yes.
as well. If you don't have speed, then you're just screwed because there's so many of these fast wingers, like we said, there's so many of them, and as soon as pace like hits these fullbacks, especially if they're older, they have a really hard time.
Yeah. I mean, look at Doku. He's literally making a career off of targeting
Pace.
older fullbacks that don't have pace. Like, he's literally targeting them.
And then you have players like Theo who are just making darting runs across the winger.
Yeah.
It's like, and then he has to come back after too when he loses the
He
ball.
does.
And he gets back.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
if
crazy.
you're a winger and you're having a bad spell, everyone's going to be calling you like 007, like 008. Like,
Yeah.
it's not easy, man. Look at Grealish.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, realistically speaking, no position on
That's
the
what
pitch
I
is
was,
easy.
I was gonna
No,
say
there's
that.
some,
Yeah.
there's
But,
some,
like-
I don't know, there's some easy positions out there. Bench.
You know a lot about that, eh?
Like third string keeper, like the guy on City,
Carson?
Scott Carson, dude has the best gig
Best
probably of all time.
Or the guy,
But he's been on City for like what last like 10 years, has won like Champions Leagues, FA Cups, like multiple league titles, getting paid probably a pretty penny too, traveling the world, like chilling with the lads in the locker room, but just having a good time. Like he's there just as
Juve
literally-
goalie too. What's his name?
Pinsolio?
Pinsolio.
Yeah.
He's been there for so long.
Just here for the vibe.
Can you imagine their man caves just full of trophies? Their whole man cave. Is full of trophies.
But zero caps.
Jerseys of all their teammates.
Yeah,
bro.
some
Hey.
sick kits too, you know.
Son,
But zero caps.
Hey son, I did nothing to deserve these trophies. But
Let me
like,
show you what I did. Sit
Yeah.
down.
sometimes in life, son, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
What if that son asked to see some highlights?
Yeah. Nah, dude, you pull out the highlights because you know 100%. Dude, the third string keepers always get like the nastiest like send off. Because dude, they're just always loved by the fans, right? Because like, dude, the fans just see them there just having a good time. They never make any mistakes because they never play, right? So the fans love them, dude. The last game of their career, they get subbed on second half. The last league game that means nothing, dude. Everyone's chanting their name. You know what I mean? They let them take a pen or something like that. There's always something crazy happening with
Yeah,
them.
because what are
Tight
you gonna
game, man.
criticize him on?
Yeah.
He's done
The
nothing.
only highlights are the training highlights for them, bro.
Yeah. Getting the water ball for the main goalie.
Yeah.
That's his highlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a little would you rather again.
Oh no.
Would you rather, since we think majority thinks it's full winger as easiest position. Actually, no, we're gonna go fullback. Would you rather be a fullback or would you rather be a super sub striker? Like if you had to choose one of those positions, like you could be a full-time left back, or if you had the choice to be a super sub striker, the guy who comes on and wins you those points, which one are you taking for your career?
Like you're
Like when you come on, you do something.
Yeah.
Like you're always doing something.
Like
Might
a
not be a
Chicharito.
goal.
but like a lifelong sub striker.
You're a super sub all the time, like your whole life. Like Chicharito, literally Chicharito. Went to Real Madrid, super sub. Man United was super sub.
Versus who?
No, anybody. Like
Oh
just
my
your
God.
career.
Am I winning trophies as a left back?
Maybe, maybe not. I
I'm
don't know.
playing for my country.
I think you're winning trophies for both.
You're playing for your country, you're a super sub, or you're playing for your country as a left back,
Starting left back.
starting left back.
Trophies.
But you have the possibility of being a super sub in the final and winning the final.
Am I inspiring the kids at left back?
I don't know. You could be like a Marcelo.
You're deepening it too much, bro.
You could be like a
probably
Roberto Carlos. You have generational left backs realistically at Brazil.
because I'm a left back, so like
When hits close to home.
yeah. But I'm such a big game like moment kind of player myself. so like if I get a chance to like come on and score in a World Cup final, then I'm probably gonna do it.
So you're taking the super sub.
Lifelong super sub? Nah, I'm gonna be a starting left back. Because the left backs have the most respect.
Do they?
Yeah,
Why?
like the fullbacks, like the Carvajal type guy.
They have the most respect, but it's an easy position. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. They're lifelong servants to the team.
Yeah, that's true.
They're always in the team consistently.
Yeah.
It's
I
easy
guess.
to get in, but it's not. It's could be easy to get out too.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I would want to start. And becoming a super sub is like, I don't know. I feel like I would want to rather start the game. It's a different type of mentality, I guess. Like, you know that you're starting. I'd rather be a left back.
I think for me personally, man, give me a super sub. Dude, I'm down.
Moments.
Think about the moments that you have. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like the easy way out. It's almost like a very glamorous career. You know what I mean? Like you don't really have like the pressures of like preparation, starting the game. It's a very relaxed way to enter the game if you think about it. And dude, but you still have probably a more iconic career than the fullback, most likely, because people are gonna remember when you came on to score the goal.
Like
You know, you
goats in the
come
World
on, you
Cup
made the
final.
impact. Like Schilacci, dude. Think about Schilacci. Rest in peace, Schilacci. Dude, that guy literally came on every single game of that World Cup, scored big goals, and he's a legend.
So you're moving like Gavin Harris.
Yeah, dude. Like I'll move like one of those mans because think about like the vibes are just there. You know what I mean? Like the gaffer trusts you. Every time you go on, you know you're going on to do a job. I gotta go out there. I gotta win this game for my team, right? And that's a sick feeling to have. You know what I mean? Like you're going out there to win the game for your team, and you're doing it time and time again. But you're still not starting because you're not that good. But you're, right? But you're good enough to just have that one thing and like to still have impact. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of sick. It's very niche. It's very niche.
I don't think it's sustainable.
But in
'Cause
this,
if
in
you're-
this scenario, it is. In this hypothetical scenario
it's
that Spatty laid out for us,
No.
like I'm a sub for my club team. I come
And
on,
country.
I score some goals. Somehow, as the sub striker for my club team, I still manage to get called up for my nation as a sub as well because of the impact that I have.
'cause you're playing
That
for
means
Egypt,
the
you're playing for
impact that
Egypt.
I'm having is generational. I'm a generational sub, right? I think I would rather be a generational sub striker than like, you know, an elite starting fullback.
It would,
Bro,
Do you know what I mean?
people are not making
You know what I mean?
people are not making lists of generational super subs. People are making lists of generational left backs.
You can.
You can start the
no,
list.
but you're
No.
not a generational left back. You're an elite left back.
Yeah.
You're an elite left back. I'm a generational super sub striker, dude. I'm gonna have a hero card in FIFA. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna have the streets.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm gonna have a comp on Twitter.
Yeah, you
I'm
definitely
gonna
will
have a
have
sick
that.
Twitter
Streets
comp.
won't
The
forget.
streets won't forget.
True.
Like, that's the kind of career I think I would have in this given situation.
Ooh,
And
can
I'm still winning trophies. And if anything, I'm impacting the game more because I'm scoring the winning goal. Dirty, dude. Play 20 minutes, score the winning goal, and leave with the trophy. And dude, everyone's looking at you. You got the medal in your mouth. The left back's behind you. No one's taking pictures of him. Think about it.
Crazy.
I probably have more followers on Instagram too.
Unless he whipped the ball into you.
Even then, they don't care.
That's
they
how
don't
it-
care about who
They
assisted.
care about the
dude.
goal scorer, bro.
Dude, they care about me coming in. Dude, I'm not even sweating. Boom, noggin in. It's done.
This guy's a big Maran Fellaini up top.
Yeah. Dude, I think that's an easy question.
I mean, when you put it like that and you mention the Instagram followers, and like,
It's glorified.
I knew that was gonna rope
but
you
like,
in.
but like,
I know to persuade you.
I get it's a hypothetical, but that is never sustainable. Not even, I wouldn't even call this ego. I would just say like you're gonna know your worth at some point and be like, bro, like I deserve to start for some kind of club. If I'm banging all these goals off the bench, someone's gonna give you a starting role.
Or
so.
you know your role and just keep playing.
No, but yes, there's a difference between knowing your role, but not everyone's meant for the bench. Sometimes you have to take that jump.
Hey,
like,
what if, like,
there's some guys that, what if they just stayed on the bench and never tried to take that jump to a superstar player?
Or what if, like, you're a party animal and you just like to, go out. You don't really take it serious, but when you come on, you just get a little goal and you've done your job. You're good.
Like, what if Cole Palmer was like, oh, I know my role, city rotation player. Nah, he's built for prime time. That is not different. That's exactly the
How old was
scenario.
he when he left City?
Like 22.
Nah, it's different.
Like,
he wasn't really making impact at City.
yeah, but he could have stayed there, tried to crack the rotation, but he's like, nah, like I'm built for like a marquee role.
Yeah, but
But
we
we
weren't
see
talking
somebody-
about like a mid player at one team. We're talking about elite left back.
Elite left back versus like a generational super sub.
It's not the same generation.
But if you're a generational sub, you could be a great starting player.
But
A
like,
lot of players flop though. Like they
Yeah.
get a big move somewhere off a
Yeah.
big moment
Yeah.
and they end up flopping.
and
So-
like
A lot
you
succeed,
You know
too.
you have it good. You're playing for like let's say a city. I could win trophies.
I'm not
here
even. I
or
don't even want to
something
play
like
for a City. Like you almost have like the thrill of being a super sub. You know what I mean? Like you're looking up at the clock. Okay, 65 minutes. Like it's my time. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready to play now.
that.
Like,
The fans are calling your name. Bring him in.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
Dude, like kickoffs at 3:00, but I'm not getting on until like 4:30. You know what I mean? Like my pregame ritual is totally different. Like I'm a little delayed, but like I'm ready.
No, because it's gonna get to a time where John Duran's gonna want to start.
Yeah, but he's also young, and he knows he's worth it. Like, what if you're like at their age right now?
Yeah, but you're a lifetime super sub. You were young at some point.
Yeah, you're never
I guess.
starting.
I guess.
I'm not having that.
So you're taking fullback.
Yeah.
He's taking generational super sub. What are you taking?
Fullback.
You're taking fullback, Matt.
Super sub easy, bro.
Oh.
Bro, we're talking about probably a longer career than a regular player. You're playing less minutes, less likely of a chance of you getting injured.
That's
You're
what
still
you
getting
care
paid
about.
That's such a
lot.
loser mentality.
That's such a
You're
loser
getting paid a lot of money
mentality.
as well too
Dude, it's
at a
sustainable.
pose, right?
Yeah.
You're getting those moments, most likely too. And what is football based off of? Moments.
And you're
People are gonna
scoring.
remember you for what you do,
In
right?
my
Banging
eyes,
goals, too.
I'm sorry, but in my eyes, knowing that I'm good,
What?
I'm good enough to be able to start for this team. Yeah, I worked so hard. I'm finally starting. I'm an elite player for this team. I think I get more achievement from that than coming off the bench.
But does the average
Sorry.
player know these left backs and stuff? The average fan and stuff? You think they're gonna remember a left back, for example? If you just ask an average person,
But you're an
or like,
elite left back. You're like I don't know.
I still don't think they're remembering you like a super sub. Like for example, like a Götze who scored the winning World Cup goal. Everyone always remembers that picture. Everything's like iconic about it. And there's no pictures of
Can
the
you
left
name the left
back on
back
the
at
front
that
page.
World Cup?
I can.
Not you, Dave.
I can.
Hold on, not you.
On
not
Germany?
You. Yeah, on Germany.
Was it how it is?
Wow, that's impressive.
It was. It
Yeah.
was.
See, that's legacy.
Nah.
Yeah, but he's not elite.
If you gotta say wasn't it, then I don't know if
I'm
that's
talking about an
legacy, bro.
elite left back.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
Fuentes was
like
pretty
more.
elite.
more
He was good. He was
the-
good.
I would say like kids these days know like more people know Teo than Götze.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Little
also-
kids, little
because Theo
kids.
is such a different type of left back though.
But he's
Elite.
an elite left back. He's
Yeah.
not. He's not generational. He's elite right now. He could be generational, but right now he's elite.
But,
Well, what makes
but Götze is not really like sustainable. Like he did it once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't keep doing it. Like in Spatty's hypothetical scenario, and in why I picked this, I am doing it over and over again.
So give
Like,
me
this
a
is
player.
my thing.
Give me a player that is
They don't
kind
exist. That's why it's generational. They don't
no?
exist.
I always say Chicharito had
I'm
the
first of
longest
its kind.
span of being a
Yeah.
super sub.
Even Trossard too, low key, bro.
Trossard actually was
of.
also.
Yeah, but like, dude, I'd rather be Teo, bro. I'm sorry.
All right,
Come
bro.
on.
Have fun.
But he's not like we're talking about generational. Chicharito's not generational.
See, have fun, man.
No,
See you at minute 65.
you're not going past me, bro. I'm elite.
We're talking
We're on the
about
same team.
we're talking about you being Adebayo coming off the bench.
I mean, this week when Messi was coming on in the TFC game, it was electric. Imagine a whole stadium chanting your name in the 70th minute. Imagine you walk to the touchline, you start warming up, and the whole stadium roars like it was a goal, and everyone's going crazy.
Yeah.
They know
Waiting
a goal,
for you
they
to
know
come
a goal's
on.
coming. They can smell it.
It's also the best player of all of football coming on.
Nah, the
You're not
super,
that.
the
You're not
super
that.
sub's gonna be
You have a
that.
generational super sub. They know a goal is coming.
Oh my gosh.
Like I'm the type of sub striker when you go on the betting app, when you open up PointsBet and you're looking at the odds to score a goal, I'm not even starting, but I'm top of the list. I got
There's no
the
point betting
worst.
on you.
I got the worst odds. Like, you know what I mean? No one wants to bet on me because like it's just so easy.
Automatic.
I'm not even starting. People are looking, why are the
Why
odds
is his
so
odds so
why are the
bad?
odds so bad? Like what? He's not even starting, but it's because he's so automatic.
Oh my
You know, all he needs is one touch.
Well, let us know in the comments. Would you rather be elite left back or super sub?
Guys, please play responsibly as well. If you do want to play on PointsBet, hit our link in the bio and come play with us.
One more thing before we switch subject, if we have any more subjects.
I think you can
I
end
was,
it off with
I was
those.
watching on TikTok or something, a little podcast clip. I forgot what podcast it was. Shout out to them if they find out what this is, but
I don't know what they are,
I
bro.
don't know. They're basically talking about how if Palmer was there before Foden,
Oh.
would have Palmer stayed and Foden would have left. Basically, is Palmer better than Foden? And is it just unfortunately that Foden was there before him, and that's why he kind of, okay, we'll just stick with Foden because he's good enough type of thing? Or what if Palmer, is Palmer better, basically?
I don't think they had too much faith in Palmer to begin with. Foden was like their star boy coming up from the academy. Palmer wasn't as much. So it's a little bit, I don't know, it's different.
It's
I
hard.
don't know how to
man.
explain it, but like I don't think it would have been the same. I think it would have been the same result. I don't think they'd stick with Palmer
Because
no matter what.
I mean, Palmer had some, in the short stint he was at City, he had some big moments. Scored in the finals of the, what was it again? The,
Carabao Cup or something like that.
no, but also, was it the Super Cup?
The Fruitopia Cup or something.
He scored in 2 big finals, I'm pretty sure. So he's had pretty big moments for his short stint at City.
Yeah. I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't know. Do you think Palmer's better than Foden right now?
I think
Probably.
Palmer is 100% better than
100%.
Foden.
100%
Yeah.
better than Foden.
Bro, if Palmer
That's extreme.
if Palmer started and played more minutes in the Euros, England could have done
Didn't
a lot.
Foden just win Player of the Season last year?
I never thought
It's a
Foden
different
deserved
season. No. Talking about this year now.
And Foden's
Palmer was good last year too.
it. Yeah.
Was he not? Arguably better than this season.
Yeah.
Last year.
I feel like he picked up late though, so it would have
He
been
did.
hard for him to win it. It was
Yeah.
all those goals he scored last year from, I'm pretty sure, January on, right?
Yeah.
Because the numbers he was putting up were like insane. Like if he kept
Yeah.
that up, it would have been pretty crazy. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think he
yeah.
finished with second most goal contributions or 3. He had a lot. He had those back-to-back hat tricks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even this year, he's on track to have a pretty crazy season.
Yeah, I feel like he's had like those crazier like one-off games. I feel like he definitely has a better nose for the net than Foden. I'd probably say for sure. But I don't know, because at the end of the day, maybe that's not what they were looking for, right?
Well, what
At
if
City.
Foden was given the freedom that Palmer has at Chelsea?
He was given that freedom, but he wasn't good enough.
Nah, under a Pep system, bro.
There's no freedom in a Pep system. No
so
freedom.
leave.
Why
That's what
should-
Palmer did.
Yeah, because he wasn't playing.
Okay, but these players, if they think they're that good, leave so you could be a bigger star. Foden just one player of the season. Is he in every single 11 week in, week out?
Yeah. The guy can't even find
Was he
minutes.
injured?
Barely.
Barely. He can't even find any minutes now.
Oh.
Even in the Euros, he started, and the next thing you know, towards the end of the Euros, the guy wasn't on the field.
It's a long season,
And
bro.
Palmer scored in the final.
It's a
Every
long
time
season.
Palmer came on in the Euros, he did something. Let the guy play some more.
I don't rate City, man.
Palmer's better than Foden. I'm saying right now.
It's City's a bunch of system players who can't do anything outside of City.
Well, Rodri.
What about him?
Rodri,
He had like one season at Atletico Madrid.
Like he found success outside of City.
Yeah, national team. I'm talking about club.
Okay.
no, Rodri could do it anywhere.
I think Roger can do it.
Bro, I guarantee Bernardo can't do it outside of City.
I agree with
You don't
that.
think so?
I agree with
You
that.
don't think Bernardo could do it outside of City?
I
Really?
agree with that.
Wow. Why?
Bro, Grealish is garbage in and out of City. Never mind. Yeah, sure he was decent on Villa, but that guy's just garbage in general.
That guy's a pass back merchant.
Who else? Who else we got?
How-
Julian Alvarez can't do anything for Atletico Madrid.
He's been doing decent. He's
Yeah,
been scoring.
barely. Scored 1 goal, maybe 2.
Give him a season. Give him a season.
Who else?
Come on.
Who else should I knock off the totem pole?
Any of the center backs? Any of the
Ruben's
17?
mad overrated.
I like
Akanji's good. Clearly, everyone says he's underrated.
I like Guardiola.
Kanji was good at Dortmund too.
Aki was a Chelsea reject. Kevin De Bruyne, a Chelsea reject.
All right, relax.
This guy just going for
He's a
everyone's
Chelsea
heads.
reject. Was he not?
Yeah, there's a lot of players that were though.
Nah, but De Bruyne,
Palmer's not a Chelsea
De
reject.
Bruyne did it at Wolfsburg.
Salah wasn't a Chelsea reject, so
Yeah, but he did at Liverpool.
And
But
Roma.
like he took Liverpool out of the slums. City wasn't in the slums when KDB
Nah,
got
but you
there.
also can't say that KDB wasn't a very influential and had a huge impact for City.
No, of course.
So
But I want to see him do it outside of City.
He did.
Yeah, but like now though.
What's the point now, bro?
He's like mid-30s now.
Why would he leave a championship-winning
He did,
team,
yeah.
bro?
Bro, but for a challenge.
Yeah, let me test my effort somewhere else, bro.
These guys have it too easy at City. Go for a challenge.
Nah, he did
It
it.
actually cheeses me
He did
though.
his
Bro,
thing.
you do the same thing.
What do you-
yeah, you would do the exact same thing.
No, it actually cheeses me. Like these guys think, oh, like like oh, it's so easy. Like
So easy to say that,
life's
though.
perfect, but like, nah, challenge yourself.
Yeah, life's perfect. Let me mess it up.
No, that's why Cole Palmer is my favorite player in the Premier League. Because no, he literally could have like, oh, let me wait my turn. Cause he's what, 20? He's young. He could have waited his turn, but he's like, nah, like I'm getting out of this dumb system, and I'm gonna have my freedom and be the best player I could be. And look at him, I respect that.
I mean, you shouldn't.
I don't respect any City
You
players.
shouldn't wait your turn when you're that young, bro. When you're young, you need as many minutes as you can get.
Okay, but you're also young. It's like, okay, like I'm young. Like I got time. Like I'm gonna wait my turn and work hard like to make it to the top. But it's like, nah. I won't break my way through City. It's a system that's full of soldiers and Neanderthals that can't do it outside of here. But I'm gonna prove to them. I don't like the discourse is probably like, oh, like Pep probably told him like, you need us. You need us. He's like, nah, like you need me.
Man, Palmer's like, yo, banda, brother. I'm gonna find my own thing.
Yeah,
No, it's
so-
true. I understand what you're saying. Like, imagine like all the young guys at Barcelona. They want to stay at Barcelona. They don't want to go anywhere else. You're at Barcelona. You're at City.
Because they get their chance though.
Yeah, but in general, like, these are big teams that like if like Jay said, you can stay there and you'll get a chance. But like if it doesn't happen, like Palmer, he left, he found his own thing.
No,
Rico Lewis got his chance.
Yeah, I rate Rico Lewis. Yeah, he stuck it out. He's lucky it kind of coincided with Walker like taking a little bit of a sharp downturn now, some controversy off the pitch.
He's playing midfield
But,
for
like-
Lewis now too. Like maybe he was just more adaptable and versatile. Same thing with Oscar Bob. They're just able to play more positions, so they're just more flexible to be able to get into the team. Palmer, I think, is pretty almost one-dimensional.
No, you can play all across the front three.
What are you talking about? One dimensional.
Pretty one-dimensional.
He could play. He could play
Cuts
4
in.
positions.
Cuts in. Cuts in. That's it.
No,
Cuts
come
in.
on.
Cuts in.
He
bro.
could play left wing, right wing, cam, and striker.
Assist, score free kicks.
He
man.
can't play
Does everything.
striker.
Yeah, he can. He's scoring goals for
He
fun.
can't play striker, man.
He scored like
He can't-
4 goals the other
Why
week.
can't he
Not
play
as a
striker?
striker.
Why can't he play striker?
He can't play striker, dude.
He's scoring more goals than
Explain.
strikers.
Who's he playing? Wait, he's displacing Haaland in the team at City?
Could
we're
displace
all-
Nico Jackson.
Talking about Chelsea.
He can't even displace Nico Jackson. Nico Jackson's cooking.
No.
Yeah, so is Palmer though.
Palmer's doing more than.
No, we're not talking about
I don't
displacement.
even
We're
know
asking
about
if he
that.
could play that position.
He can. He,
I don't
wait,
think he can play
he
striker.
came up through the ranks as a striker.
Yeah, he could play striker.
I don't think he plays striker at the highest level.
He's doing big things at the highest level,
Not playing.
and he's a mouth breather
but he's
too,
not playing striker.
like me.
He's not playing striker though. He's not playing striker, man. He
does-
can't play striker.
Because
Sick winger, 6'10".
he has free roll now. He has free roam.
I don't know.
What like? You're
What?
saying he's a sick 10.
Yeah.
So are the 10s coming back in football? Like, because we were saying there weren't. We
Yeah,
were saying there's a
sure.
dead position.
Sure, they're coming back.
Hey, stuff changes, man.
They're coming back. They're coming back just like in a different way.
The eights are turning into 10s
A
now.
lot of teams now are playing like at least with the ball, they're playing almost like a 3-4-2-1 with almost like 2 10s behind the striker, right? Like if you look at Leverkusen, that's predominantly how they play. Bayern pretty much similar as well. Like Musiala, Wirtz are coming back. You can even consider Bellingham a 10 if you really want to. I don't know. They're definitely like making a bit of a comeback, but just in a different way. Palmer, I think that's that's his best position. I think is a 10. I don't even think he's that good as a winger. I think he needs to be in the middle of the field.
I think we all agree that is his best position, but I think he can still do bits
Yeah.
as a 9 or as a winger.
Yeah, no winger. He's
He
gross
wasn't-
as a winger too.
He was
wasn't
playing winger for Euros, and then every time he came on, he did something.
He wasn't playing 9 for City. He wasn't gonna play 9 for City. He wasn't gonna play 10 for City. Probably wasn't gonna play wing at City at that time when he was there because there was a lot of players ahead of him. So he said, "Hey, you know what? The best thing for me to do is go to get an opportunity."
Yeah, and I
Respect that,
rate
right?
that,
He believed
yeah.
in his ability to leave a good situation where maybe he could be handed things and potentially handed an opportunity, and said, "You know what? Bun that. I'm gonna go get it myself." Went to a situation that, to be honest, wasn't ideal at the time. Like, it was a huge risk going to Chelsea at that time because no one really knew what was happening with them. And dude, shout out to him, man. It paid off. Obviously, he has the talent to do it. And is he better than Foden? Maybe. That's, I think, what we started off the conversation. Does everyone say yes?
I think so.
I think so.
Everyone says yes.
Right now, yeah.
Is there any recency bias in that?
No,
Yeah,
one
okay.
day.
100%, yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
The big difference I see between Foden and Palmer, Foden is like the way Cole Palmer dribbles, it looks effortless.
Yes.
It's like he's always in a flow state. With Foden, Foden might have more technical ability, but his dribbles are like almost like robotic, forced, like a little like
I don't know.
He's
janky.
But,
Palmer is always in a flow state.
Yeah.
Like
It can also take over games.
yes.
Like how many games already Palmer scored a hat trick with? He scored 4 goals last weekend, right? In one half.
Mhm.
Like, have you ever seen Foden have those games? Has Foden ever even scored a hat trick before in his career for City?
Maybe one.
I was at the game that he scored a hat trick.
Maybe one.
My guy
know that.
Lias, like he was talking about this exact comparison the other day. He was saying that like the way Palmer moves on a pitch, like he always knows where he is, and like he could adapt to any kind of position and like always make an impact on like in every part of the pitch, right? And I just think he's gross. And I only rate 3 players on City.
Okay.
I
Who are
only
those?
rate Savinho, Rico Lewis, and Nathan Aki, who are friends of the pod. That's
Don't
it.
rate
Alan?
Rodri.
Not a friend of the pod.
Kyle Walker's a friend of the pod.
Friend of the-
Gotta put some respect on his name, man.
He's your friend of the pod.
Dude, he's got goated recovery speed, man. You know what I mean? He literally lets City play the way they play. Without Walker, there is
Very
no
true.
City.
Very
Fair,
true.
fair.
Too.
Without Walker, there is no City.
Adama absolutely blistered right through him though. So
Hey, what are you gonna do, man? Eventually, it catches up to you, right?
But I think this is a very insightful conversation today.
Yeah.
It made me think. It made me cry at times, and it made me smile. But I had a great time chatting with you guys today, man.
Likewise.
I had a really good
It
time.
also made you mad. You almost jumped over the table.
Yeah, you almost jumped over the chair and attacked your brother.
Yeah.
I had a really good time chatting with you guys today, man.
Thanks, guys.
It was a pleasure, man. Thanks everybody for tuning in too. Like, even though it's just a couple of us in the room here, like I know you guys watching, listening. Like, you guys were a part of this too,
Yeah.
giving your inputs. I know we can't hear it at the moment, but I'm sure you guys are chatting along with us at the same time. So, thanks, guys. It meant a lot to us.
Shout out, you guys.
just remind me of Mr. Rogers right now. I don't know why.
Well, I'm breaking the fourth wall.
All right.
But guys, yeah, drop a like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next week, man. Got a couple big interviews coming out too, so stay tuned. Yeah, we also got our guy Trophy on the sticks here too, always killing it, doing a great job,
Sir.
killing it. So guys, thanks so much.
You know we are.
We the culture, man.
We the culture.
Like
Shout
that. We out.
Ciao.
See ya.